So maybe it was that setting, my scaling setting. I think that's what it was. It's my bad. Keep resume the recording here. Okay, so now it should be better. I'm not seeing any frames dropping now. It's on my phone here. Right, looking horses. I don't speak Latin.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
Same.
She'll have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does it actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Not you glad to be finally out of that hellhole, where we can finally enjoy some adventure?
Oh, so was the beginning of the game that we just played the end of the game?
Meet new women and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be.
I hope we meet some women along the way.
Responsible for your safety.
That'll be nice.
Nice. Trotsky's in the middle of
There's a bunch of dudes on this trip.
So I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Don't worry, dude. Don't feel bad about not knowing Latin, Henry. Trusky. There we go, dude. We found our way. Damn, look at that. Back when you had to live behind walls.
My word. That is fucking impressive.
Graphics are a 10 out of 10 right now.
Outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Shout out to the dog. That's a lot of land, dude. It's a big kingdom. Very large kingdom. Oh shit.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Dude, hell yeah.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches.
Hell yeah, dude. That's the boy.
Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document.
Hey, you better hold on to that
I
document.
intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within.
I don't know anything about this game, by the way. I've never played Kingdom Come at all. So,
Just keep your eyes on the road ahead. Exactly.
this can be pretty tight, I bet.
Even looks like it's moving. We want to know.
My bad.
Old oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Yeah, you better watch out. They're in the trees. He's gonna say that. He's gonna be the first one to die.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colors. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergov from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oh, damn, persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side in dialogues. You will have a choice. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Oh, damn. Speech. You can try and handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Coercion. You say anything you can get away, even using lies and manipulation. Charisma. Make good use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Domination. You make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. Might. You try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Dread. When reasoning doesn't work, threats might. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogue, you'll have several options of how to react. Be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Persuasion is not about picking the highest numbers, about who you're talking to, what you look like, and what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Ah, I see.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you're
Damn.
passed to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe. Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit
Damn.
above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence
Fuck
leads
it,
you
Aiden.
into trouble.
Gotta stand up for our
I
boy.
will. Thank you, Captain.
So I'm thinking we gotta save a lot.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem and vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas. Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell. Damn, I clearly chose the wrong decision. I didn't remember what all the symbols meant.
What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night.
I disagree, sir.
The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas.
Yo, this give me like medieval Red Dead
At
vibes.
least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
I feel like this guy's gonna die.
You'll get nothing from me.
I know from Sir Hans what the plan is. Okay, well, let me walk around, dude. This is my first time getting my legs here. Oh, we are dropping frames. But not as dramatically as before. Maybe it's because my bit rate is too high. I don't know why the dog is barking.
For Christ's sake! Henry! Call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates. Come here!
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
This what? Yo, wait a minute. Why does the dog want something to eat? Oh, he's around here. Find all sorts of important information about Henry in this random world is divided into 6 sections. We can divide you, between which you can move to the left and right. You can see the section player menu in the upper signpost. You're gonna go directly to maps, journal, inventory, players, codex. Ah. Oh, damn, dude. This shit is actually detailed as hell. Gotta take care of the dog. Yo, let me get some food for the dog. Weapons. Got a fish. Why can't I grab the fish?
Here you go. Take it.
Okay, that's how we feed. I don't know where you find food for the dog, so we're going to do our main things here.
Henry, come here. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're a noble. You can't let some lackey shit all over you.
Maybe, but I'd like to remain a living noble.
At least no one got hurt. He was just throwing his weight around.
You can't just let loose on anyone and everyone like that. That could really come back and bite us all in the arse.
I apologize. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
My gear, bro.
Love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a
Oh
practice
my
sword,
god,
and
dude,
come
where'd
along.
the helmet go? You tell me I don't have the helmet on? Better have the helmet on now.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Hang on a while.
Okay, we didn't get the dog food. This might be time to do that actually. Yo, that's actually nuts that he knows that. That is actually nuts that he knows that. Okay. Food on me, that's the problem. How do we find the dog food?
can't abandon the company.
Can't abandon the company. I mean, I would assume we get the dog some food from like right here. I don't fucking know. This is all new to me. This is all new. Oh, Oates. We get to speak to Oates. Okay, okay. Who is Oates? Like they're all notes.
What did I do to you?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a pig.
Shit.
I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord Bombergov's castle. And I'll be invited too.
You might be right.
No, I
After
won't.
all,
I
you're
won't
a
be
noble
invited.
bastard, and
I
Sir
forgot about
Hans
that.
Keeps you close at hand.
Hans is
All
gonna.
right then, here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Damn dog. Might have cost me.
Here you go. Take it.
Might have cost me with that one, dude. My decisions are already coming back to bite me in the ass.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. You want to wear me down like that? I'm still as fresh as a daisy.
That got your pants, eh? Nice job.
I'm still as fresh as a daisy.
That got your pants.
Some room.
Okay, so you continue attacks by pressing the attack button again while your first progresses. Let me see you spam it.
That got your panting, eh?
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Good.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Good.
You got me.
Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Pretty good.
Okay.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready! Why didn't you strike afterwards? Sweet! Good, Henry. Well,
Oh, right in the face,
you're not
dude.
as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Oh, nice, Henry.
Right, Christ!
Oh, I was too slow. Nice.
Point for Henry.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start. That one hit the spot. Weren't expecting that, were you?
Oh shit, I'm terrible at this. See. Wham.
What a fight at least.
Okay. Got him with that hit.
And another.
Damn. I lose. I yield.
You haven't got a hope.
Alright, you win, dude.
And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that sword player's given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
Damn.
Yeah. But that was nearly the first time in my life I ever held a sword. It's no wonder.
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't
The
figure
laugh.
out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
And
A
roasted.
brave girl.
Brave
Right.
girl.
She's a fine lass.
Fine lass.
Is she any good?
You
Like,
good?
is she any good? Get me?
Haha.
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye.
Apart from the
Apart from
mosquitoes
them.
and the wolves howling in the background.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir?
Oh, I see what we're doing.
Will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Damn.
Collecting them ain't
Like
the
my
same
diamond
as knowing
collection.
how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
I wonder if it's easy.
I get it. It was just a training
Right.
fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords,
Control.
swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated. And let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it. And I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit
Yo,
for
this is
morning.
actually sick as fuck. I'm also stoned.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Gotta.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of
Head down, Henry. We've got
Oh
to
shit, I
get
actually
closer.
skipped it.
Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey?
It worked.
What was that?
Let's go.
Them in hands. Ooh.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
They're all doing laundry, dude. The Hans. Just gooning. Is this shit gonna get crazy right here? Is this one of those moments on Twitch?
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're in there. We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
I knew those bandits would show up. Tragedy. He's got the letter.
A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Damn. You're in a complicated situation like that, right there.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Damn.
Don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Oh, shit. Been hit.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Horses, horses, quick!
I've been hit.
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, oh shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll,
Damn. Put some mud in it. Pack some mud in it. Pack some mud in it. Pack some dysentery away. We'll hit the Oregon Trail. Damn. That's rough. At least we got our dog.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find somewhere. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours
Wanted
fixed
man,
up.
here I go.
So, how far is it to Trusky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the guard.
We can't go this way. Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trails,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Swim all the fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, with all your torch dances blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men before better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We'll fight. Do the bit and get no.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming
Shouldn't
here.
you be keeping
Stand
watch
still.
instead? You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere.
Run, quick!
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Because you can't see shit from up there.
But we
No, fuck! They're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks!
Hurrah! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
Come on, Hans.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Damn, we got a fucking dipstick.
Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Have no savior, snaps. Oh, what?
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his... What? I must be mad. Never mind. Strange. Strange.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Fuck is he?
Where is he?
I'll get you! We're on the return! I've been waiting for you!
No! I just ran right into the guy. I couldn't find Hans. Where did Hans go? You asshole.
Strange. I must be mad. Never mind.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
That was Hans. Hans! Hans!
Where is he?
Dude, I don't know where Hans went.
What? I must be mad.
That guy's gonna definitely keep walking this way, isn't he? Okay.
What's that? Did I imagine it? To hell with it.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other.
Damn,
I
dude,
managed
that
to
was
warn
actually
you when
nuts.
those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Meanwhile, I'm bleeding out.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Ah.
I died. I was like, I died. I got hit once. Yeah, somebody fell on that sword. They're impaled. Somebody's impaled right now.
Trouble with an adventurous life, son. It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Dude, how are we not bleeding out? How's Henry not bleeding out? Dude, this game is pretty good. I'll tell you that much. Pick up the recording.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Pretty good joke.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight to the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry.
Together, Henry.
Thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Oh, so he took his clothes?
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like, come on, I'll help you up.
Go. Let's get on. Let's get on with it. We gotta go. I recognize the dire situation we're in. I started Fortuna.
How are you holding up?
Going pretty bad.
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
Horseman. Faster.
I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Oh, that got me. That got me, dude.
What's the matter?
Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You've survived Skalitz, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Dude, this is really good. This is really good. This game is incredible, dude.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What are you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to
For
someone.
Christ's sake.
If it happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Trust me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
But
Henry, focus.
I'll run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there. Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
top tier sequence right here. Top tier sequence. Wow.
Henry, wake up.
Incredible game.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look!
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think against them!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Yeah, that was actually nuts. Hope our boy's alive, dude. Hans! Bianca! Mother. Father. Dude, living in these times must have been rough.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Hans!
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Hans! You discovered your bed. Nice.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself.
Trough.
I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Ah, Bushenna.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injury. You have no choice but to recover and gradually regain them later in the game. Damn. You're bleeding. Okay, I see how that works. Find and grab something to eat. Open your inventory or hold I. You can also eat from the pot on the stove.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Is a crime took place. Oh shit. Bastard. It's tough.
I feel like a new man.
Oh, I was like, no way we could take a piss.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Our woman
Did what
Bashana.
you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself
Wow, dude.
lucky.
It was poison.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right.
Back in a jiffy.
I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Damn.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Okay, but how do I get the shovel? Oh, we can dig. I was like, dude. Bury him. We won't take his clothes or anything. One might recognize it. After a bit of quiet. Big. It's a dog. I was like, what is that? Cereals.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Actually, a funny little funny joke.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
There it is, chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
You're a dog barking, that's not a good sign.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Somewhere in the rock. What do you know about it? We're from Lord Ombergov, and we're looking for those murderers. Lord Ombergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here.
wear new. For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Burgov, then we're from fucking Burgov. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. The blood's not even dry. Hey, what are you doing walking around with... This'll be quick, boy. Ah! You're dead.
I feel quite hungry.
That's all I do. Getting mixed up in all sorts of
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us
Band of the
yesterday.
Hawk?
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
And I'm...
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
I won't live to regret
I
it.
promise you.
Promises
says.
are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Do I gotta bury them too?
Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left.
Wow.
I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Oh, eat. I'm not wearing a pants. It says I'm not wearing a
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Pouch. Probably.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
You will need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. Add the chamomile, boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Okay. Okay.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Two handfuls of chamomile.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
We're doing alchemy, dude. We're doing real alchemy here. This is some real alchemist shit.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Okay. I see. I see what we're doing here. Nice. Strong chamomile brew. That in my non-existent pocket.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there
Oh yeah,
anything
get
else
rid
I
of the
can do to help?
corpses.
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Alright, Granny. Bit of energy.
The bitter dust, that decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength.
I got an idea. We dig the grave first. And then we drag the bodies over.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Ooh.
Let's see here. This should be interesting. We'll take the farthest guy first. I guess. Wait, nobody sees us doing this. It's a shame that we couldn't find a closer spot. Grab both these guys. Be easier. Damn, you really can't run at all. Body. This is crazy. This is such a detailed little area too. Like I haven't even gone anywhere. This shit is so detailed. After quite a bit of arduous work. I love that. That's such a hilarious little sequence. I saw there was a pond over here. Be myself at this spot.
I can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans.
Okay, that doesn't let us go any farther. Is this thistle? Probably shouldn't we be wearing bloody clothes, to be honest with you. Oh damn! Harvest some mushrooms. Nice. Do a little herbology. This game is so sick. You know what it reminds me of? It's like better than I imagined. Okay, so now do you think that if I wore oh no, I dropped it.
I feel quite hungry.
I feel quite hungry. So nobody had a pouch for me? Put on? Like no pouches?
There's nothing to eat here.
Goodness. Black pick medium. That's funny. Good dog. Take that torch. St. John's wort. Take some of her herbs. Obviously, we just gotta save, right? Close the door, make sure no flies come in. We can save, I guess. How long do you want to sleep? Well, what time is it, babe? Sleep for 12 hours, why not? Do the max.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Oh, damn, that's the guy. So this stole the scroll.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Damn.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Don't disappoint
Wake up,
me.
Henry. It's past sunrise.
Now we're seeing Babushka.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Oh.
Are you having a nightmare?
Miss Pavlina. I would assume.
Bad dreams.
Bad dreams.
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Maybe too alive.
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
Good old
And what
Hans.
about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I just told you. Toth.
You know his name, so he's no stranger to you. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap, one way or another. You should watch out for yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
Gotta be open-minded here.
But remember,
It's 1403.
in my reading, the only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Ah, I see. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But
True.
This is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Fresh air.
That's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Okay, I'm gonna save the game, right? We're not gonna save the game. I guess technically it just did save, but I'm gonna stop this recording right here, and then I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna turn the air on. Be right back. Give me a few minutes. Take a little intermission here. Use the bathroom, stretch, get up. We've been playing this for a couple hours now. My PC is absolutely going off. Give me a minute here. Oh, play some little tunes here. Play some tunes. Wait. Fast. Get something to drink. Stretch. Do your thing. Do your thing. Alright, we're back. Stretched. Got something to drink. Use the bathroom. You know, we did what we do. Same little vibe again. Let me check something here too, real quick, before we continue. Okay, yeah, we should have enough space. Join the others for breakfast. We're all going outside for breakfast. I don't have any pouches though, guys. So I can't eat breakfast with you guys at the table.
Look who's finally up! Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your
I hope she got it before the dead bodies in the spring.
Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck,
this is good.
I managed to free
Story.
Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. And I
Yo,
reckon you
that's
paid
funny.
off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For
And
your
can you give
journey.
me a pouch
But
so I
you
can
know-
eat my food?
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
They do
I
take
have
it back.
something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
So
It's
now we
not
finally
overhard
got our
to brew.
mobile
With a
save.
bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Oh, nice. You
This
gave
will
us the
come in
recipe
handy.
for it.
No doubt. But we better get going.
Sweet.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry
Dude,
said,
nice.
may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovit.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Nice. We're off to see the wizard. Dude, what an amazing game. Oh, she gave us some money. We lost everything and now we got it all. Thank you for your service, kind herbswoman. I drank your wine, smoked your herb. Those mushrooms Deep Silver presents. Dude, you're telling me this is barely not the tutorial? We're barely hitting the intro? Warhorse Studios. Nice. Dude, this reminded me of Lord of the Rings. That's what it reminded me of. Master Frodo! Wait, Master Frodo? This must be that town they were talking about. Oh, dude. A maiden. Hans, focus. We must stay focused, brothers. Damn dog. We've been walking
Hope
forever.
they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard.
Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Damn.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
Damn! Straight up say that. Talk to the door.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
We sneak in. Oh, we get drunk. I saw that I have a driver update too. I didn't do that.
What do you take me for, wench? For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Yeah, this is gonna be one of those sequences.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I
Doesn't half taste
talk
good
about
today.
your captain.
Oh? Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord
Jesus
Sanberg
Christ.
is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then.
But the stuff's
I'll be right.
undrinkable. Leave it out.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk? Get out of my sight.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly.
Lay it
2
on the
men can
planks.
finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We've
Terrible
never
about
had
them
nothing
bandits.
like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I think we should keep it on the low.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Hey, she said, got clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be.
What a great answer.
Samin is his vassal.
That's a great answer, dude.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother.
Svatja.
He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
there's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states
Sir.
of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
Sir.
Auditoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the
Oh,
warriors who
damn.
protect
I
the
haven't heard of
ones
this
on
in a
their
minute.
knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
This guy is just...
Thanks again for
He
accepting it
just
with
gaslit
humility.
me.
And fear not, friend. I'll repay the favor.
How? Well,
He
giving me a
gaslit the shit out of me, dude.
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates.
Maybe 2
But
estates.
above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
Yeah, this game's hilarious, dude.
I knew you'd be pleased.
French.
A large beer for me.
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
What's this? The pantry. I was assuming the pantry is inside. Whatever, man. Put it down on the wood. Thank you, Ravel.
God bless you.
You learn greetings.
So, I went to see my brother. To talk about the inheritance. But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Damn, it sucks that we can't sprint.
They found a dead body stuck in the Once old folks start getting soft in the head.
To your house!
My friend says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man. You know
How's
what?
life treating you?
I've had enough
Not
of your
too
buzz.
bad. But I've got
Sit
so
down
much to
and
do.
shut your
I'd
mouth.
have to split myself in
Or
two
I'll
to get
shut
it
it
done.
for you.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out? Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
We'll pretend like we didn't see that. We'll pretend we didn't see that.
I need to plow too, you know. What if you lend me the foot on the Lord?
2 out of 5? What do you mean 2 out of 5, bro? That last one didn't count? They glitched out on the last one.
If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Why the long face?
Oh,
Burden of truth.
I've just got this.
I heard you're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads. This is what life must have been like, dude. Do you think I can pick that one up? Oh, dude, I can.
I don't collect tithe before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment.
Ah, there we go. I knew I didn't mess it up.
Did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling
let's
the
check
truth.
out the background
And
later.
in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
We'll fight it. Fuck
Come
yeah.
on, then.
You scum!
He's the one.
You're no match for us.
These days, no one can feel safe.
You shouldn't have hooked with us.
They'll beat you.
Oh shit.
I'll be here till I'm
Get beat up.
Fucker.
Come on, then.
Fucking hell. He knows how to sword fight. Viel Spaß in der Hölle.
Get away from him.
Dude, these fuckers are fighting me like crazy. We're getting into a bar fight already.
Show what you're made of.
We gotta separate them. We gotta separate them.
Show your stuff.
That's what it is.
Slice him up.
Damn, I got punched. Oh, we took one down.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
This is actually hilarious.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak? Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
Great choices, dude.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah, we got a big piece.
This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
The next morning.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
Isn't that Otto?
Hey! Go!
Oh shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Damn.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually like, we just started a whole life here, dude. I mean, shit, I saw some maidens that looked like they were maidens. You know, they look single. Single maidens in our local tavern. Crime and reputation. Everyone in your actions has caused you to commit crimes. The world around you, people react. It was a crime. Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not commit innocent steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences of crime. If someone catches you committing crime, they will report you to the guard or engage in confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. Oh, stop. You have to taste reflects like you can treat people. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help or hurt one person, others in the area will soon hear about it. Improving bad reputation. Bad reputation can always be remedied by paying indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on there, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guard enforcement. Once things have been settled down, everything will turn around.
I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here.
What do you want? Village
Righto.
reputation game loss.
You're in the right place.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining.
Too optimistic.
Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why?
Wow.
Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Great character.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What a deep character.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Reputation
Oh, well.
loss.
It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Why did I
Till
lose
we meet
reputation?
again.
Okay. So, let me visit that trough again, dude. I got any stuff? Still not wearing a pouch. Experience you can get at a trough. Blessings to you.
Have you been rolling in shit?
These are guards. Damn, so I can't believe the band broke up. This is like when the band of the Hawk broke up. There we go. Just to reset a recording here. That was 50 minutes right there. Believe it or not. Dang. Learn furniture, carpenters join us. Discovered Koskowitz carpenter. A hired hand, sharpening wheel. Oh wow. So we can actually learn a trade, dude. We can do things at alchemy bench. Housemaid. Whoa, dude, this is actually nuts. I think if it had a third person mode, it would be cool. Cause I do kind of want to see Henry. What is this place, my good sir? Guard command.
God grant you health, sir.
Bro, I literally just washed. I don't have any soap. I'm sorry. What is this? I was a traitor.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
What do you have for sale?
Shop screen. The shop screen consists of two parts: merchant's inventory, buying goods, and here's inventory for selling them. Select inventory. Select items to buy and sell, placing basket, the contents of which can be done. Total price on it. So negotiate the price. Okay. You 0 to sell.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Now I have 7. We got 7 Roshan. You get a little bit of money there. Nice. What is this? The apothecary? Nice. See, look at this dog. As you can get at a trough.
God bless you.
Apothecary. Ah. Sweet. Make sure not to steal anything. Dude, this is so sick. I like Dude, this is so sick. This is absolutely just like the sickest thing ever, dude. Holy cow. Dude, this game looks amazing. Where's the blacksmith? I want to learn blacksmithing. Oh man. We get some water? No? Okay. Okay. Dude, this is nuts. This is so nuts. Runs really well too. Tell you that much. This looks like some type of stable and drying rack. Whose house is this? Is this somebody's crib? Oh, there's a stable. Which means the blacksmith must be nearby. Oh, butcher.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yeah, we're not gonna cause us no trouble. Foghard Hugo.
What's that I hear?
Why is everything locked?
What is this racket here?
I didn't mean to do that.
It must be over now, whatever it was. But I closed that door. Why is it open?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Must have been the wind. I've discovered laundry? Where's the laundry at? Where's the laundry at? Interesting. Very nondescript at times. Get into the party with the help of the blacksmith. I think that's where we're gonna go, right? Are you straight up just walk that way? Dishonest people find you lying unconscious, they may rob you. What? I guess we'll have to play it by ear. We'll have to play it by ear. Is this the tavern? That Hans? Iron Hand. Oh.
God bless. Good day.
Is this lady gonna tell us if she has some employment?
God be with you. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off.
Not bad.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
Not bad. My bad, Betty. I was just doing my duty. As honor required of me. That's all I was doing. Taylor. Bartoshek. Zheliov. Okay. So I'm not sure how I get there exactly.
Certainly. Have no fear.
But I'm gonna just walk that way, right? Could it be good? Could it be bad? I don't know. I do know that's a lot of shit right there, though. This must be pretty far. I feel if I sprint, it's gonna make me hungry, and how am I gonna eat if I don't have any pouches? Weird how I was in the air there for a second, okay. This soul, huh? Take some of that, maybe we can sell that. Okay, sure you gotta dry your herbs correctly. It's very important you do that. If I just walk over here, dude, what if I run into some bandits? That's not gonna be great. I do have a sword. Broken armor, though. Literally, like, what if I just walk this way? You have stumbled upon a place with a large amount of game. It will be marked in the map as a hunting spot. Whoa. So this is incredible right here, dude. Valerian root? I know all about that. I don't. I'm not a herbologist. Oh, poppy seeds, huh? That's good. Well, I'm grabbing this. It's probably gonna spoil, but maybe if I get to the blacksmith, there'll be another. Heavily damaged firm boots. Damn. That's unfortunate. These boots weren't made for walking, I guess. I suspect we'll be there pretty soon. Seem to have unlocked some good parts of the map. Bird's nest, huh? This is actually so sick. I can hear my PC running like a damn jet, too. It's actually been a while since we've just enjoyed a single player game like this. And by quite a while, I mean like 2 weeks since I played Skyrim. Dude, this is, yeah, this might be the new obsession here. Discovered Krakow.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Okay.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine.
The dream!
Fine sword.
So
the dream!
you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You
That's
could
what
forge
the
me a
dream
hunting
means.
sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should
Watch
it?
me build a katana.
Sure thing. I can get started.
Not the best
right away.
angle.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Oh shit, dude. Lights flashed. You just dropped the...
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
I don't have anything. Take it all like you said.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works better.
Shit.
You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Oh, Jesus, it has to be even! Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes
Yeah, dude. This is what I'm talking about, man. It's all part of the craft.
To the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Come over to the anvil.
See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. The ring you want. Sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle. There you go. You've got it finished.
Nice,
All
dude.
that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Nice, dude. We made a sword. This is all a man wants. Hunting successful hunting sword. Nice, dude. I got 2 of them now.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a
Oh,
chest where you
sweet,
can keep
dude. We
your
got a
things.
bed.
And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you could sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. You got your own bed. The biggest challenge is having your own bed is always available to you and super beginner automatically saves the game. You can get more beds at later stages. Blah blah blah. So you said we can sleep over here? Where's my bed? Is that?
God bless.
This is it. This is us. Us right here. Nice, dude. Blacksmith kit. A leather apron. Armorer's kit. Nice, dude. Let's save the game real quick. Go for 1 hour. Just so we get a save. Free save. Make sure we close the door, dude. We don't live in a farm.
God bless.
Pretty good, dude. You look pretty good. What else is in this little Taka village? Apothecary? Who are you? Oh, the grocer. Oh shit, I'm in a private area, my bad. So where's the grocer at though? Like, where is this guy? Who's the guy that runs it? Are you the guy? So it's actually like that.
Thank you, and take care.
Thank you and take care.
What's that? What the? What's that? There's nothing going on here.
I don't know why he tripped that, dude. Is this a private area? Or was I walking on your crops by accident? I think I might have walked on his crops by accident.
Who's there? Never mind. I thought there was something fishy going on.
Never mind, I thought there was something fishy going on.
Jesus Christ, be praised.
Oh, dude, I thought you were freaking out at me. Yeah. Cheese and rice.
What'll it
Innkeeper.
be, you bum?
What do you have for sale?
Why did everybody call me a bum? Oh shit.
Maybe next time then.
Soap's a little expensive. Shoot. Damn. What's the hold up, innkeeper? I guess we can start forging some things. Gotta learn it first. Oh, just eat. We hold it down. Dude, I'm so dumb. Tell me this whole time we just hold down the button to eat. I'm a bit peckish. Color? Dude, this is so difficult. Back to the forge, dude. Back to the forge. Yo, this is actually a little bit more complicated than it looks. It does. It's a little bit more complicated.
Oh, Kurva. Burning it.
Shouldn't burn. Okay, this control might need to be inverted for me.
I'm halfway there. Finally.
That took longer than it should have, I feel like. That took longer than it should have for me. But you know what? It's the controls of this whole anvil. Dude, that's only one horseshoe too. You know what I mean? That's only one of them. It's one of many. You've reached a new level in craftsmanship. 12. Nice, dude. Nice. Nice. This game sparks joy. This game is this is that. I think a workman's axe. We got the gloves. We got the apron. We look good.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Christ, what a day.
Take care then.
Nope, nope. I didn't mean to do that. We'll heat it back up again. Wow. Back to the forge. Coming along nicely, I think. See, it's taking shape here. To the anvil.
This is almost done.
Nice, dude. Nice. 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 That didn't look the greatest, but that was pretty cool. Quality 3, dude. Look at that. We got a workman's axe, stab damage, slash damage, blunt damage, defense. Nice.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I'll sell you some things. That here. Stuff.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. Especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Classic bus.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Samin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Samin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right.
Get on it.
I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
In dialogue. Please, hell yeah. Alright, so call that recording there good. Just we start a new one here. Boom boom. And on that note, I think let's see, what time is it? It's better be 5 o'clock. I think I'm gonna call it on this one. But we will. I won't be back a little bit later. I'm just gonna call it now because I want to get something to eat, and hopefully maybe I can restart my internet and the whatever's going on with this drop frames issue will go away, or maybe I'll test some things out. But I'm pretty sure it's one of my Streamlabs settings. Anyways, I'll be back probably about, I don't know, what time is it now? 5 o'clock? I'll probably be back about, I don't know, I want to say 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'll definitely be back. Stream some more of this. This game is fun. I've already put in 3.8 hours on it, almost 4 hours into the game, and I have no clue what's even going on. We're not even advancing in the story yet, 4 hours in the game. That's how good it is. Let me Google something real fast. Around 50 hours the main story. 50 to 60 hours to beat the game. And if you only focus solely on the main objectives. Ah, okay. So, Act 1 main quest. When discussing how long it takes to beat Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it's worth mentioning that the game has two meaty acts. The first takes place in Bohemian Paradise, and these are the main quests that you take. That's Shackle. Prologue, Last Rites, Easy Riders, Fortuna Laboratories, Wedding Crashers, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Back in the Saddle, Necessary Evil, For Victory. This is a point of no return for Act 1, and no, that doesn't mean you won't be able to do anything. Trust me. Okay, so if you want to do side quests, I guess you have to do For Victory. Okay, that helps. That was a spoiler-free thing. So, I will be back, like I said, probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. Get some more of this Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But I'm out. Peace.